Hey, this is the Kourtney Kardashian look that I did for you guys. I even did the hair, which is so hard for me to do. If you guys want to see a mini series on this, because I actually liked all the looks that I posted on Instagram, let me know. Let me know. Leave a comment below so I know that you guys are interested in a mini series, because I actually really did like all of the Kourtney Kardashian looks. So yeah, let me show you how to do it. This one got the most votes, I think, out of all of them. And it was this look right here. It's pretty simple. I feel like I've been doing this a lot lately, so but that's cool with me. I like these kind of looks. The thing I like about Kourtney Kardashian's makeup is that it's very simple on the eyes, and it's always like a pop on the lip, which is what I usually do anyways. The rest of face and body. I'm really done with this. And I already put moisturizer all over my face, so. So I've been liking using face and body lately because it's just like less coverage, and but you can like layer it too. Like you can put other things on top so it can look a little bit more heavy coverage. Have I been saying C6? This is C5. I don't know if I've been saying C6. This is definitely C5. I don't even think I got up to C6. See, my forehead, it always looks a little bit lighter, but I always fix that with bronzer. I don't really mind that it does that. It's just distracting when I watch my videos back. I'm like, ugh, that looks like I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. So people always ask me like, oh, do people tell you all the time that you look like Khloe Kardashian, or what is her fucking name? Kourtney Kardashian? I'm like, yes, all the time. Like I've had a, when I freelance at MAC, I always kind of, you know, get decked out with makeup. And I had a girl literally like stop dead in her track and goes like, and I was like, oh shit, like I think I know her. Like I don't remember her, but I think I know her. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. You look so much like Kourtney Kardashian. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. Like I don't know what to say. So I actually am going out tonight. But I do like this look, so I'm kind of excited about it. But this will stay pretty much throughout the night. It's not gonna last forever. It's not meant to. But I do need to fix my blemishes. I'm just going to use a little bit of the Skinfinish concealer in NC35, because NC42 is just too dark, and that's the next color up. See this? I feel like it's too light too, but if I mix it right, put some right here. Because lately it's been always like really rosy and pink. Not okay with me. This is now officially in empties. I'm so sad. I'll just put that in my back to MAC. I'm going to take the NW25 Prolongwear Concealer and put that underneath my eyes. I'm using my e.l.f. brush with this. Though this e.l.f. brush, it was really clutch when we were painting our spare bedroom. I needed the edges to be super crisp. And I was like, I don't know, like I can work a makeup brush, but I don't know about these other paint brushes. And I just used the paintbrush, or the e.l.f. brush, but I ruined it. Fit Me by Maybelline. And I've been washing all my brushes right now, so I only have a few left. But this has been really good with just setting, especially with this particular foundation. It just sets like the whole face really nice, and it doesn't look too powdery either. But it's not, to me, it's like not enough to wear as like a foundation, like at all. I think it's literally just like a nice tinted face powder. Under my eyes, I'm going to use Soft Focus by MAC. I mean, I don't see any pictures with her looking down, but she has hooded eyes, very similar to mine. See how like mine like totally fold, like when you look straight you can't really see much. So I'm just gonna first block this all out with the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit in medium deep. This little guy. Oh, you know what I should do is use the Beauty Blender. I did this one time and it was like So easy. It's pretty creamy. It's a lot like a concealer. But I am going to set that with some powder because I want to make sure that this does not crease. And also so the colors on top like blend easier. Her brows are pretty thick throughout, and I like the way they look. I actually, they're pretty like, they stay thick throughout the entire like brow. So I'm going to try to mimic that. They are lighter in the inner like areas though. I'm going to take this huge brush, but it's actually really comfortable on the eyes. So I'm just going to tap a little bit of that carbon and then just kind of rub along the lash line. This is like the easiest way to spread out and buff out any kind of liney type of eyeshadow. The color Nylon, I'm going to run that along the inner corners because it does look like, she has like a nice little sparkle on the inner corner. And I'm going to put some also on my brow bone and then just put a little bit of brown on the crease. Actually, I'm going to put some of the Amber Lights color on top of that just because I feel like it needs to be a little bit more on the goldy side. With this face powder, this is the Nars Casino bronzer. I'm just going to run that along really, really close to where I put the black. And then along the crease. So normally I would do this kind of the opposite order, but it's really hard sometimes to mimic another look because you can't really see their eyes closed and your eye shapes are different, so you have to manipulate your shape a little bit too. I'm going to use a little bit of the Anastasia brow as well. Put some of this Nude liner from Rimmel on my waterline. Costa Riche, excuse me, by MAC. And I'm going to run that really, really close to my lash line. Blend that with my finger because I don't really need it to be too dark. I just want it that reddish hue down there. A mascara on my eyes. This is regular, not waterproof, because I don't need them to be super curled because I'm going to put Flasies on. Use the Clump Crusher by Covergirl for the bottom ones. But the lashes that I'm going to be using are the Demi Wispies by Ardell. They look like this. They're just really fluttery and perfect, and that's kind of what the picture looks like. Shadester by MAC. This is the color that I've used for years and years, and it is the perfect perfect shade for my face. So I'm using this tulip brush, and we have very similar faces, but I'm gonna bring it closer down here, than I normally do. Oh, this just makes such a difference already. And then I'm gonna put some on my faux head. For my blush, it's very berry. I'm using the color Laughter by the Bare Minerals line. And this one I've been like trying to use up because it just takes up a lot of space, but I actually really like it. And I just haven't, I don't know, I don't give it enough love. But this is a perfect color. And her blush is much higher than where I put mine. Hers goes like up here. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring on my nose. Just a little bit. I'm going to put some more targeted contour underneath my cheekbones. I would say like a big difference of ours is that her space right here is much smaller than mine. But yeah. Anyways, I'm using the Radiance Baked Bronzer from Ulta. The top fell off. But I'm going to use that all over my cheeks because she doesn't have like a strong highlight. But I do notice some highlight in certain places. I use Soft and Gentle on certain areas of my face. I'm going to take that small brush that I used before for my other inner highlight. So I'm just going to touch that on my nose. And then she definitely has some in her Cupid's bow. I'm using the Revlon Glue for this. The Revlon Glue is the best one. I bought the House of Lashes one and I wish I didn't buy it because it's not as good as the Revlon one. It's just really hard to find. I feel like I have to buy it on Amazon, which I don't want to have to do. I just want to buy it at my store, you know? But they're like always sold out. And so now I'm just placing my lashes on. This is the color Coastal Sands. Who of my OGs know about this? This is the color Cabaret. I'm just going to do my regular lip line, but she has like a bigger gap here. I'm actually going to use this one. This is Revlon, and I cannot remember the name for the life of me because at one point I depotted this and I don't know what it's called. So that's annoying, not helpful, right? But it looks like this. That's pretty much the color. And then for my lashes, I'm just going to pinch the false and the real ones together. Just a little bit of highlight on her, above her brows, right here. Okay, so I'm just going to do the hair, which I don't know what to do. This is really hard to do. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in my next Courtney K tutorial.